a lot of fans, social media praising Brighton. I wouldn't bother. I don't know what it was. I mean, honestly, first 10 minutes, it was a lively start for once. You know, got an early corner, crowd were up for it. I was so looking forward to today. I was buzzing, honestly, really buzzing for today. And performance-wise, we were poor. The only good thing about today is Zcars is back. Hey! But apart from that, performance on the pitch was awful. I think the only two, I'm going to point out to two players that I don't think deserve any credit today. Ben Foster being one, and I'm going to go for Gerard Deulofeu. I think the two of them took their chances, but I thought Deulofeu was okay when he was actually on the pitch, kind of running in there, trying to make something happen. I thought Andre Gray tried to do his best as well, just didn't get through any of those through balls. Troy, dog shit today. Seriously, fix up. I'm not going to say it. You know what needs to be done. You know, certain plays today really let me down. Dawson. God, he looked lethargic today.
Split opinion, Dawson. He really has. I think some fans are saying, you know what, he's an upgrade. Some fans are saying, actually, he's not really an upgrade on what we have. What's your take on it?
Okay, hot take on Dawson. I think he's about the same level as Mariappa. I think if you're Mariappa sitting on the bench today, you're probably grinning your head off thinking, well, these fans thought I was the worst one. Actually, I'm just as shit as him. That's what he's probably thinking. Now, that might sound really quite rude, but actually it's true. Because all these people are coming out saying Dawson's better than Mariappa. I think Dawson's a good player. Do I think he's better than Mariappa? No, he's just a fresh face in there. He's a fresh face in there, might make something work. He might do something, like alongside Cathcart. But, you know, Kiko today again was poor. Holobas looked like he was struggling with some sort of an injury, I think definitely towards the end of that game. Doucouré gave the ball away too much, so did Capoue as well. Hughes, God, he's awful. Number of times he got the ball, went in on a really high on a tackle, should have got a yellow, didn't get a yellow. Very lucky boy, Hughes, I think. Fans today, there was a bit of confusion from my perspective. I expected where I was sitting in RS5, I looked behind me, I was expecting to see rows of 1881 at the back standing up, making a big noise. There was nothing, there was only a row at the back. Lots of rumours going around, apparently they weren't allowed to drum. Fans being told to sit down. RS5 was buzzing. Well, sorry, I'll rephrase that. I was buzzing in RS5. Everyone else around me was just dead, and literally all just dead. I mean, all sitting on a fucking beach in Tenerife or something. I mean, honestly, I was the only one there singing. Me and the two guys sitting next to me, the only people that actually looked like they wanted to be there. I'm annoyed. There were so many people today with fucking plastic tickets with them, just turning up for a game. That's not how you create an atmosphere here today. It was dead. And honestly, I looked around at 2-0 and I thought, who actually wants to be here now? No one. At 3-0, that third goal went in. My God, the number of fans that left. I don't blame you, but the number of fans that left, I was like, hang on, this is first game of the season. If this was like middle of April, fair enough. Do you know what? The season's dwindled out, fair enough, whatever. Although I don't think there's any excuse to leave early, personally. But today for the first game...
We already do that.
Yeah, obviously. But first game of the season, to turn around and to see and it wasn't just one or two, it was a shit ton of people.
More than half the stand.
Shit ton of people. And about 90 minutes, I turn around, it was empty. I would say actually at the end of the game, there were fewer people there than there were for the Sociedad game last week. And I'm telling you now, I don't care if Troy comes out and says, we block out this, we block out that. I'm telling you now, as a player on the pitch, you look at that rookery, and the fact that it's half empty towards the end of that game, that is a statement from some of our fans today. It's a big statement. And it's a statement in a sense to say, wake the fuck up. It's not good enough today. It's simply not good enough.
The right message to send?
Chained up, yeah. I'm sorry, we turned up here today. It's not as if we had City first. We're not like West Ham. It's not as if, we're not at home. Shit, City are coming here today. I'm not really expecting a first day win. I was expecting us to beat these lot really, really easily, right? I mean, their third goal. Who's it? Dunk or Duffy, through ball, Morpay. Oh my God, how easy was it for them? And Done, when he made it 2-0 again, that was a very good finish from him. Brighton played very well. Graham Potter looks like a school caretaker, but clearly he's a very clever guy and a very clever caretaker. I didn't know anything really too much about him. All right, fine, he's managed Ken Sema, which must have been a fucking massive task. Because I wouldn't have fucking managed Ken Sema if he was the last man on earth. I mean, fair play to him. Fair play to him.
Outplayed today.
Outplayed, outclassed. Wake the fuck up. I'm serious. Next week, I'm going to Everton as well next week. I ain't going to tell you how much I spent on my fucking ticket to get up there, plus travel. You know what the trains are like up there. You know, we've got to trek 20 minutes off to bloody Goodison as well, and they're going to be up for it because of all the summer stuff that's happened. Hate to say it, there's a bit of tension there between us and them. Obviously Silva, obviously Richarlison. They've strengthened as well. Moise Keane looks like a really good addition to their side. Andre Gomez, I think, has signed permanently. They're going to want to win. And every single one of their fans are going to be looking at that result today and laughing so fucking hard they'll burst a fucking brain cell or something. Seriously, they'll be over the moon at watching that kind of performance, because they'll be saying, do you know what? If we get Keane, I don't know if he's played today, if we get Keane, if we get Richarlison, if we get some of our really physical, really quick lads on some of these guys, we can make someone like Dawson look like a bloody lump of cabbage. Seriously, I mean, I know it's early days, and I know fans will be like, oh, Shane, it's early days. You know, I don't expect to come here to the first game of the season and be beaten 3-0 by a side like Brighton. To be olayed by Brighton on 80 minutes, you know you're doing something severely fucking wrong. No, you don't expect that. There are some things in football you do kind of, you expect. To be olayed by the Brighton fans, we're Brighton and Hove Albion and we're taking the piss at the Vic on the first day. Are you fucking serious? No, every single one of you today in that squad, go and have a fucking look at yourselves. And do you know what? If this is an FA Cup hangover, I don't want to fucking know about it. Get out your system, get out in training, go and do some punching or some weights or something in the gym, and get out your system. I don't want to see this kind of performance. And I swear, if this happens at the last game of this month against West Ham, we put in that kind of performance, they rolled us over last season. And everyone's saying, oh yeah, FA Cup. Mine's on the FA Cup. Yeah, forget about it. FA Cup was last season. We've talked about the FA Cup. It's done. It's finished. It's a new season. Get a fucking grip. I'm serious. Cannot afford to have that kind of performance again. It's these kind of teams, a lot of fans have said it, these kind of teams that we're playing in right now, Brighton especially, they're the kind of teams that we need to be beating if we want to move up a next level. That, I'm deadly serious. We look at the other games coming up here. West Ham, I think, is the game we should win here at the Vic. Arsenal here at the Vic. Everton away. Tough games. Arsenal here, I kind of look at it and I think, no, we need to try and get something from those kind of matches now. Because very soon, you're going to get to a situation whereby we need to start accumulating points. You look at our September, it's very tough. We've got Man City away, Wolves away, Arsenal at home. That's a shit month. We need to pick up a win here today, build upon that for next week. We're now on a back foot. That fucking table is going to read -3, 17th place probably, by the time all the teams are finished. Need to get a grip. And there's one other thing as well. I just want to mention the fans today. The 1881 weren't on it today. The chanting and all that was on, off. Can we please stop chanting about Luton? I've had enough of it. Why do we keep mentioning them? Why? Who cares? Come on, we need to be making the next step up now. Yeah, leave them behind. They're in the Championship, whatever. We need to be focusing on our own. We need to be getting behind our players. Proper, long chants. Yeah, not that Luton shotgun chant, which I can't stand, actually. I genuinely don't like it. Because I'm thinking, like, why are we mentioning our rivals? Why? Get behind the players. Put some positivity onto the pitch. Get behind Capu. Get behind Decore. Get behind Troy. Get behind all those players. Don't point out negative rivals who are absolutely fucking irrelevant. Yeah, because they're not relevant to how we're performing on the pitch. It's as simple as that. Fix up and we go again next week.
Top man, Shane.